I'm here to talk about the all-new 2026 Honda Accord. And I think this car is not only one of the best cars in its class, but it's one of the best values in the entire new car market. It's a fantastic sedan with a ton of room, a good-looking interior and exterior, and it's fun to drive. Those three things are kind of what we look for in any car, whether it's a budget car or luxury car. So if you're looking for a great car in 2026, the Accord should definitely be on your list. Let's start by talking about the redesign. Now, it's not a complete redesign, but it does have some changes that make it look fresher and more modern. One of the changes is the new front end, which now has a slimmer grille and sharper headlights. This gives the Accord a more athletic and upscale appearance. It almost looks like it's from a different brand, maybe an Acura, for example. And I think it's a huge improvement over the outgoing model. The Honda logo is also larger now, which I think helps to give it a more aggressive look. Another change that I noticed is the new wheels. The base model gets 17-inch wheels and they look nice, but I think the 18 and 19-inch wheel packages are really where it's at. They give the car a more planted and sporty look, and I love the way they fill out the wheel wells. Moving to the rear of the car, you'll see that the Accord retains its signature full-width taillight design, but there are some changes to the bumper and exhaust tips. It's hard to tell because they don't show it very well in the photos, but there is a bit of a change in the overall shape of the rear end, kind of right around the trunk area. It's just a little bit more sculpted. So instead of being so flat and slab-sided, it now has a bit of curvature to it. And I think it looks better for it. Overall, I think the new design is an improvement over the previous model. It's more modern, more athletic, and more upscale. And I think it really fits well with the current direction of the brand. So let's talk about the interior. The 2026 Accord has one of the best interiors in its class. It's spacious, well-built, and nicely equipped. And now it gets a fresh look and some new features. One of the big changes is the new infotainment system, which now comes standard with a larger touchscreen, WIREL's Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The system itself is fast and responsive, but I think what's really impressive is the quality of the screen. It's crisp and sharp, and it looks great in the center of the dashboard. The Accord also has a fully digital gauge cluster, which is standard on all but the base model. And it's one of the best gauge clusters I've seen in any car. It's bright and colorful, and it's really easy to read. You can customize the display to show whatever information you want, whether it's navigation directions, fuel economy, or anything else. The Accord also has excellent sound system. The base model comes with a 6-speaker system that sounds good, but the higher trims come with an upgraded 9-speaker system that is truly awesome. Another thing that I love about the Accord's interior is the attention to detail. The fit and finish is excellent, and there are a lot of nice touches throughout the cabin. For example, the air vents have a brushed metal finish and the seats are really comfortable. The base model seats are cloth, but the higher trims come with leather upholstery. And the top-of-the-line touring model even gets ventilated front seats. In addition to all these great features, the Accord also has a ton of cargo space. There are many sedans with much smaller trunks than the Accord. So if you need a car with a lot of room for passengers and cargo, the Accord is a great choice. Now let's talk about the engine. The 2026 Accord comes with two different engines, a turbocharged 4-cylinder and a hybrid powertrain. The turbo engine is the same one that was used in the previous generation, and it is still a great option for people who want a balance of performance and efficiency. It produces around 192 horsepower and 192 pound-feet of torque, which is enough for most drivers. The hybrid powertrain is new for 2026, and it's the first time that Honda has offered a hybrid. In the Accord since 2014, it produces a combined 204 horsepower, and it gets an estimated 48 miles per gallon equivalent, which is pretty good. Now, I haven't had a chance to test drive the 2026 Accord yet, but I did test drive the 2025 model, and I was impressed with the handling. It's fun to drive a car, and it has responsive steering and strong brakes. The suspension is tuned well to balance ride comfort and handling, and is one of the best driving sedans in its class. The price for the 2026 Honda Accord is expected to be similar to the 2025 model, which starts around $28,000 for the base engine and about $30,000 for the hybrid. That's a great value considering everything you get with the Accord. It's a solid sedan with a great reputation for reliability, and it comes with a lot of standard features. It's also worth noting that the Accord has a 5-year, 60,000-mile warranty, which is better than most other sedans in its class. If you're looking for a reliable sedan with a great reputation for reliability, the 2026 Honda Accord is definitely worth considering. It's a great car with a lot to offer, and it's priced well. And that's why it's one of my favorite cars on the market. Thank you for watching this review of the 2026 Honda Accord. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed the video and found it helpful. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. We would love to have you join our community of car enthusiasts. And I hope you're as excited about the 2026 Honda Accord as I am. It's a great car, and I can't wait to see it on the road. So what do you think of the 2026 Honda Accord? Would you consider buying one? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Alright guys, this is the part of the video where I talk about some of the hidden features on the 2026 Honda Accord that you might not have noticed in the press photos or the official videos, so pay close attention because this is important stuff. Now, I'm not saying that the 2026 Accord has any secret weapons or anything like that, but there are some neat tricks and cool details that I think you should know about before you make your decision on this car. First off, I want to talk about the new color options. Honda has added a new color for the 2026 Accord called Meteorite Gray, which replaces the previous Crystal Black option. Now, don't get me wrong, Crystal Black is a gorgeous color, and it was one of my favorites on the previous model. But Meteorite Gray is a bit more unique, and it really pops in the sunlight. It's a bit lighter and cooler than the typical gray colors you see on cars today, and it gives the Accord a really sleek look that I think is really cool. Now, if you want to spice things up, there's also the Sport Edition package, which is available on the 1.5T and the hybrid trims. And this gives you some really cool options like the 19-inch black alloy wheels, the black mirror caps, and the blacked-out headlights and taillights. It really gives the Accord a sporty look that I think is really cool. Another cool feature on the 2026 Accord is the new seat material. On the XL and the Touring trims, the seats are now made from a new type of leather material that's supposed to be more durable and less prone to cracking. And honestly, it looks amazing. It has this textured look that I think is really cool, and it adds a bit of sportiness to the interior. But that's not all. The seats are also perforated now, which improves airflow and breathability, making them more comfortable for long drives. And let's not forget about the heated and ventilated front seats on the XL and Touring trims. These seats are really comfortable and they're perfect for cold or hot weather. And finally, I want to talk about the new technology on the 2026 Accord. Now, we've already covered some of the main features like the larger infotainment screen and the new gauge cluster. But there are some other cool features that you should know about. For example, the new 2026 Honda Sensing System is more advanced than ever, and it includes features like the new Traffic Jam Assist and the new Emergency Vehicle Detection System. These features are designed to help you avoid accidents, and they're standard on all 2026 Accord models. There's also the available head-up display on the Touring trim, which projects important information like your speed and your fuel economy directly onto the windshield. This is really helpful because it keeps your eyes on the road. So those are some of the hidden features on the 2026 Honda Accord. Again, if you're in the market for a new sedan, the Accord is definitely worth checking out. It's a great car with a lot to offer, and I think you'll be impressed. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.